Hey, it's random pop culture news freak here once again, aka MannyTendoWolverine. You guys are best interested in after source channel. Follow me in all my links and link tree just in case any of you guys end up finding out this channel gets shut down. Anyways, my God, it's literally been a good solid maybe 3.5 years more or less. The last time I even talked about anything VRChat, this shit was urgent as all hell. Gotta give credit credit due. I haven't said the dude's name in a long time. Granted, dude has 2 million plus subscribers. He always gets a lot more deeds hitting into it. He's on half of the shit I'll agree with him on. The other half started getting a lot of like cartilage feelings like I got from the other dude because I unsubbed him last year from Mr. Hambly. You guys know who that is. He started just feeling like super overly political and shit like that, and I wasn't vibing with that after a while. But I'm young, yeah. I heard from him the other day. I know that is over a week old, but I just literally found out about it literally yesterday, the other day. But by the time you guys see this, it'll be way older. But better late than never, hopefully. So I'm not reading this whole entire thing. This comes from Prima Games. Why did VR freaking chat, the legend itself? And you guys remember from a few years back that one knows, oh, my queen, my lady. The whole Uganda Knuckles meme, that was a big thing at the time 3 years back. Along with a few other things, but unfortunately it has a very, absolutely tremendously huge underbelly, grimy, dark side that involves a shitload of things I can't even say on YouTube because sadly it involves the sweet innocence of the little ones, sadly, aka kids, sadly, and it has to do with a lot of like fake scams and the whole Bitcoin cryptocurrency bullshit or whatever. I don't even know if cryptocurrency, I can't even say that anymore because that with like the NFT shit and has a lot to do with all of that. And I had no idea until like maybe a couple months, maybe a year ago. I watched about 5, 6, several documentaries on this unfortunate situation that's been going on with VRChat lately, which I haven't even kept up with VRChat since like 2020. It's about 2 years. And yeah, I didn't know none of that shit was a lot of EX, very, very evil, disgusting stuff, about stuff that gets you a little buzzed up and a little bit words start slurring and all those other stuff that, adult drinks that are 21 and up, if you catch my drift on that. And they actually sell that crap on VRChat, which I had no idea that was even a thing. And don't even get into the BDSM shit and the whole. And I'm not gonna say every single one of them. Oh, it's a furry, anthropomorphic furry dude or furry chick, and a lot of them are evil. Yeah, and there are a lot of creeps, and sadly, there's a lot of nasty, disgusting, absolutely god awful pedos that are on there, from what I've heard in VRChat. Extremely mega evil mother effers of this planet. That's sad. There's a dark side to it. There's a night side to it, and then sadly there's a dark side to it. So, without further ado, let's begin. And this is on the whole thing. I'm only going to half the article, and half the article is maybe the less half of it. I'll skip to the duration point where I want to hear me start talking about it. Well, Superman. It just makes me roll my eyes on this one here. This shit is super, super, super mega sad, though. Anyways, Superman tackles online hate bullying groups. If any of you guys even know what that is, this tremendously, extremely effing sad. And then I got some wallpaper in the background and I see it. It's super, super sad shit, man. It really is, honestly. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, I can see it on my phone. It tackles hate in a group of hate groups in essentially modern YA stories. So, here we go. Keep this article as informative as possible. This comes from Nicola L. from Prima Games. I haven't read from them in like a good solid few months. Informative as objectively possible. We hear out both sides of the situation. Basic ideas: we keep malicious modders and hackers out of the community. There's been a lot of talk about people crashing legitimate players' games, causing distress in lobbies, very huge lobbies, and hackers to intend to ruin other people's experiences. From what I heard, yeah, there's a lot of DDOSers and a shitload of hackers, unfortunately, on VRChat. Ah, man. They say this is the small, tiny little, just a few bad apples. Like, the best way I could say it. But let's continue on. However, there's a little controversy as easy anti-cheats. Related to privacy, user data systems, resource consumption, working to the background necessary, and of course, EAC, not being able to effectively be enough to stop all hackers into the games. Let's face it, there's no anti-cheat software is perfect. There's an endless race between developers and cheats. Find a new way to bypass the anti-cheat and developer system, an anti-cheating system. We're trying to discover, however, to bypass can fix the situation. Many of the general do not overly intrusive anti-cheat software, the elevated privileges of the Windows system, to add insult to injury. Despite the VRChat announcing on Steam that they want to head out to the feedback of the community, they also put out the following, said, let's follow up that hard part. We are going to be releasing this update. We do not have any plans to roll back when many players, oops, hold on a second, yeah, many players, plan or intend to vert or roll back. Many of the players have expressed a double down on a huge humanity, double down to give a huge backlash that has been receiving. That's very, very unfortunate. In the graphics above, you can also see that VRChat has less than 40% of daily user activity. Oh, wow, it's starting to drop a lot more, too. Then again, it's been 2.5 years since I kept up with VRChat. I stopped watching a shitload of videos and streams over there on Twitch, too, so I haven't been off that bandwagon for a while. There's a lot of virtual VTubers from whatever. Like, I've been getting a few of them here, and a lot of them usually are on Twitch. A few of them may or may not be on VRChat. Others doing, positively innocent things. Others not so much. It's not a good look, bro. I mean, definitely not a fucking good look. I'm surprised Twitch doesn't shut any of those channels. I mean, I guess ASMR is still a thing over there. It's a lot bigger over there. And probably still is big on YouTube, too. A lot of the EX, adult 21, 18, 21 plus shit range. I don't know, maybe it runs rampant more on Twitch. I don't know. So it goes on to say that Chill House VR and Neo's SVR are slowly taking off. I don't know what any of those are because I sound like an old boomer, but whatever. There have been calls to migrate over those games. That's unfortunate. The other games have been close to migrate to those across Reddit, various Discord servers, and other social media platforms by angered VRChat players. That's unfortunate. This is what it's come down to. A bunch of hackers and DDOSers just ruin it for everybody else. I was innocently playing this, I guess it's social experiment simulator games, VRChat. I don't know what the hell else they do on it besides tell comedy jokes. Last time I saw, they used to tell a lot of comedy jokes and a bunch of other things. I guess they used to play certain funny games and stuff, and there was a simulation of Squid Game on there last year from what I heard. I don't know. Okay, where to begin? People are all partially disabled, now left in the dark without quality of life mods made by the community. Many players have been using QLO mods, allowing them to play whenever they either couldn't, so otherwise they'd have to go back to a difficulty and participation, I guess other events, I don't know. Unfortunately, there's a tweet here. It says, Fizzy Amps, this is what this guy said. Shame on VRChat devs. K-wording, unaliving the deaf accessibilities into this game. It's from another one from Fox Rosas. VRCCC. There it goes. A mod that adds closer captions in the movie so deaf and hard-hearing people can watch movies with their friends. VRChat is unaliving that today, banning all mods. Oh, Lord. This was on July 25th last month. Oh, it's the beginning of August. Happy early August. I'm going to celebrate anything on that day. One thing I'm going to be seeing is that movie I haven't seen in movies in freaking gosh darn long ass time. Completely going off track here, but it's like the same people that made John Wick and Deadpool 2. Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt. And I'm not really watching it for Brad Pitt. I'm just going to watch for the end for the freaking Sandra Bullock chick because I was a simp for that chick and I still kind of am, even though she's a MILF now. Well, let's move on. Players are also questioning why VRChat developers can compromise an official game available alongside the modded variants. Some of the community mods manage to prevent it from crashing. I'm glad that they do too, because if they didn't, that'd be very, very unfortunate for those players over there on VRChat and Discord servers and all that shenanigans. But let's move on. And in general, the community, yeah, sucks a lot of ass. The community made a lot of mods that worked on wonders against grifters or griefers. Low NPC will now have performances issues are due to AMD FSR and Intel SESS, and NVIDIA VRWorks SLI is not being allowed anymore. Virtual machines and Windows on them that you can run on Linux won't be usable due to EAC policies. Yeah, overall thoughts using the This is a sad week from the end of last week all the way earlier this August. The VRChat players, that's a big, ginormous fucking platform. It is a completely other beast. When it comes to VRChat, it's just like a literal whole other universe. Even though it's a mental, like, virtual hologram, like, virtual reality universe over there. It's like, closest thing we'll probably ever get to Sword Art Online IRL, Ready Player One. I mean, that's something I would never go ever deep into and get a VR headset for that. I do use VR once in a while. It's extremely rare when I do. But I only use it for certain sporting events. I know I'm an old boomer when it comes up, but I still like watching once in a while IRL baseball games on my VR. That, and maybe once in a while, like, extremely rare, because I don't even get into it that much anymore. That, and I guess stuff like for Nintendo Switch and all that. I don't know. I probably would use it for that. Not bitch flip running. What was it called back in the day? Fuck, I forgot the name. It was a really good name, man. Very good game. Ring. If they ever had the Ring Fit one, that'd be cool. But let's continue on to the next topic. Yeah, so this one comes from Justin S. from ScreenRant.com. So there's that, of course, obviously, over there. If any of you guys want to read that whole thing, though. I'm not going to be able to do an outro, so stick with me. If you can. So it says a YA, I guess a youth novel. Graphic adult youth novel is modernized with twists to bring him back from high school to confront online radicalization. I gotta give credit's due. Gotta give shouts. I think it was someone the Beardo dudes. I forget their name. I forgot who it was. Nah, fuck. Oh yeah, some other dude that freaking Clownfish TV is doing on that he follows. There's a Beardo dude. I forgot his name. He has got the big giant steel beard. I forget his name. But yeah, I'll leave the links to the description box down below. I think I heard it from him. But let's get started. I'm just gonna skip a few things here and there so I get my thoughts, views, and opinions. And before I begin, this one has to do a lot of the R word and the racism, bigotry, and all that shit. I'm not gonna lie, for the first time since 2013, not to get too off track, but I did experience it literally like 2 days ago. At this other real old gym I used to go to. I usually don't go to this gym anymore, but yeah, I experienced it. I'm not sure if it was him being a fucking ignorant piece of garbage, shithole human, or if he was legit. He didn't like people that look like my ass. Okay, Hispanic Latinos. I'm not trying to deal, it doesn't exist. It 100 billion% exists. That was just the first time since 2013, 14, almost 8.5 years, or maybe 8.5 to almost 9 years I experienced that. It's been a while. But anyways, let's get started. Man of Steel, long-awaited story. We do see there's a comic book icon. Oh yeah, he's definitely a comic book icon. Comic book icon, he's done more than just punch villains. Superman story has often been used to touch some of the serious real-world issues and R words, immigration, abuse, discrimination, just a few very heavy dark topics. Clark Kent has seen his personal superhero life. Since then, his creation, Superman has fought for SJWs and has been an outspoken advocate for the rights of people and their heroes. Have always been nearly a century, and this hate is just as powerful as ever, even taken on such form. And a new graphic novel has just shown DC how it could feel one of the most worrying topics of young minds today. During the SDCC San Diego Comic-Con last week, revealed the trailer Harvest of Youth, a graphic novel of Scene and Grace. The book is remaining. Regiments, Clark Kent is a modern teen, attending Smallville High, grappling with real issues facing Teen Man of Steel, marriage with his friends, family, teen isolation, and the seductive nature of non-life subculture built around the hate and anger. Joining Clark Kent as the adventures, known as Superman Hero Story, is Lang. And this is some real mega sad shit. And the main topic here is this. Traditional Superman stands with rear and head, and infamously finding Qualicon, reputable, awful online messages, radicalization, Last few years, a number of real-world stories have drawn the online cultural radicalization of bigoted, hateful content. These communities continue to be on their social media justice sites, message board, a private servers for Comic-Con and books, and subcultures, and some of the other providing representation. The comic book Superman being attacked, his inclusion and bisexuality and those of that. Oh, I remember when that happened. That was a big fucking deal. That's all I had to say. I'm done here. This shit angers me. Goodbye.